Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a general reading using the Angels and Auras Oracle along with the Healing Waters Oracle and the Crystal Visions Tarot. We might hit up another tarot deck. Let's see how we get on. So what I'm thinking is we are going to take two of each and then we'll just hit the tarot. Right, let's crack on, shall we? So first of all, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you again. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's crack on, shall we? So the first card out today is Divine Self with Intuition, Balance, Connection and Spirit. Have you been listening to your intuition and your spirit? Are you just learning to connect? Are you reconnecting? Let's have a look, shall we? Angels are watching over you, supported, protected, loved and encouraged. Well, you're being supported, loved and protected and encouraged to be more divine, to have that trust of yourself that you are connected to them, okay? Maybe meditation might help, maybe dream journaling, something like that, but maybe you're just feeling it more in general. Right, so the Healing Waters, we've got Let It Rain, allowing what is, inevitability and trust. So there's definitely this sense of trust, okay, of, believing that you are in the right point of your life at the right time, in the right place. The Sacred Well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. Yeah, just trust that you are protected, trust that you are loved, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't allow your energy to be depleted by other people. You know, you can't pour from an empty cup. Let's hit the tarot, shall we? Right, so we've got Nine of Swords. Don't overthink this. Whatever this is that you're sort of currently going through, there's definitely this, although you are definitely protected and maybe you're coming into alignment with yourself, there is this slight sort of overworked energy, and that's fine. We all kind of go through it, but now it's time to take care of yourself. Don't overthink this. It's very easy to get lost in, what do all these angel numbers mean? All I keep seeing is 222, 333. Sometimes that holds you back. Yes, learn what it means. Acknowledge them when they come through, but just sort of thank the universe and move on, with your day. Don't overthink it. Don't get too intensive, don't get too intensive in the thinking of it all. Just allow it to flow. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. So maybe you've been overworking, you've been overgiving, you've been over providing for people, you've not been looking after yourself. Just sit back, relax, deep breaths, meditate, chill. It's going to be okay. You've got the 10 of Cups with the ultimate wish fulfillment. So what is it that you are manifesting? What is your ultimate wish fulfillment? What is it that you've been working on? Especially I say working on because you've been putting a lot of work in something here. Long nights, long days. You've not been taking care of yourself properly, and it's almost like it's going to start to show. You've got the Knight of Cups, There's movement, okay? The Knight of Cups is about allowing the energy to flow, the emotions to flow. Maybe you need to cry. Maybe you need to stomp your feet. Maybe you need to tell people to just leave you alone. Obviously there's ways of talking to people and there's ways of setting boundaries, but there's definitely a need to set boundaries. You've got the Justice card. Yeah, you need to be truthful and honest, if that's sort of truth there. Cut out things that just are pulling you back, cut out energy that doesn't allow you to move on. Find that rebalance with the scales of truth and knowledge, and what is your truth, what you need, what you don't need, the energy that you give away, but also the energy that you keep. yeah, let it go, let it rain, allowing what is to be what is, and allowing that flow. The Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups, everyone goes, oh, it's the twin flame soulmate connection. It is. It's also just about coming into union. Now, it could be an offer of love that is on the table, literally, but sometimes it's just masculine and feminine energies within yourself rebalancing. So that could also be why the Justice card's there. Let's get you into focus. Rebalancing that sense of looking after yourself, but giving what you have to give. Like, we all have to give some energy away throughout the day to people, to circumstances, to career, to whatever. But it's also about finding that balance of accepting some energy back. So it's that masculine and feminine. It's the receiving and the giving. We've got a couple of cards of balance. I've just sort of, have another look over here. Balance. Pouring from one cup into another. It's almost like the Temperance card, that kind of manipulation of energy. It could be somebody who wants to come in and pour into your cup. The Union card, it doesn't have to be a romantic union. It can be a friendship. It can be, a platonic thing at work where someone comes in and you're now going to be working with them. You kind of form your own little team, and it's almost, I want to say almost like you trauma bond, but not obviously in the traumatic sense, but you just bond over this thing at work. You got the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups can be overanalyzing a situation, not seeing it for what it is. It can be that sort of energy of, well, I've tried a few times already, and this next offer that's coming in, it just feels like it's the same thing. Maybe you need to look at something from a different angle or do something differently. It could just be something coming in unexpected. It could be a person coming in unexpected. It could be a bit of an unexpected download or flash of your intuition flashes, but there definitely could be some sort of connection, and it could be coming in unexpectedly. It could be coming as a download. It could be coming in via your dreams. The Seven of Cups is the card of, illusion, delusion, vivid dreams, the card of choices. You do have the hanged man on the bottom of the deck. So there is this sense of illumination, this sense of clarity, this sense of seeing something in a different light, or it comes in a way that's unexpected, and you just kind of get that moment of aha. And I wonder if it is around your self-care, in the sense of like, oh, hang on, I've been working, I haven't had a day off in X amount of time. I haven't used up all my annual leave, all my, paid time off, and I need to take, 3 weeks in the next 3 months, and then you kind of actually realise how much you need to sit back and breathe, and how you actually need to have a lay-in once in a while, or, get home from work at a reasonable time. Whatever this is for you, please pop a comment down below and let me know. But you're about to kind of get that flash of inspiration of, I need to take care of myself. I need to trust that this path that I'm on is the path that I'm on, and it's the path that I need to stay on. And this could just be a spiritual download coming in. Let's take a couple of the Law of Attraction tarot just to see if there's any other messages that want to come out. You got the Devil. Okay, so yeah, be careful of addictions, it's not the Devil card, although the Devil is in the card. It's the Two of Wands. Okay, so in this card, it's a sense of what is creeping up behind you. It's trying to move on, but not being not allowing yourself to be pulled back by that, someone tapping on your shoulder and going, but you always do this for me normally. Yeah, that's before I set boundaries. It could be some sort of addictions, restrictions and codependencies, but it's just that sense of keep moving forward and don't look back. Move on up out of the darkness with the Seven of Swords. As you can see, you're moving out of that dark period, you're heading towards the light, and that lantern stood out to me as well. Just be, yeah, also when I see this, you know, like the devil is the ego, okay? So it's very, especially if someone like manipulates you by massaging your ego, you know, oh, you do this so well, and can you do it for me? And you've always said yes before, but now's the time to say no, you know. If I do it for you all the time, you'll never learn how to do it. You got the Knight of, let's get you in focus, the Knight of Wands, okay, yeah, getting up, getting going, start doing something outside of your comfort zone. Yeah, it could be a move, but also maybe you could be meeting someone. This could be a sorry, I keep doing it. This could be a you know, a meeting, someone out in the wild. If that sort of love reading element that's in this reading, I should say, is speaking to you, it could be that you get someone out in the wild come and talk to you, you know, while you're having your break from work, or while you're in the middle of a bit of a spiritual download. You could be meeting someone. 1111 when I said that. Twin flame soulmate connection. You do have this strength card, so yes, you've got this infinite amount of strength and courage and confidence to pursue this, to go through this awakening, this rebalancing, this reconnection to spirit, whether it's just you or whether that is also a connection with a twin flame soulmate divine partner. But definitely the main reason for this reading is to tell you just to calm, you know, be calm, look after yourself, replenish yourself, you know, eat healthy, drink plenty of water, take plenty of breaks, you know, allow yourself to be loved by the angels and the divine, you know, trust the process. Let's take a couple of healing mantras just to close out the reading and see if any other messages want to come through. Rewiring the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas. We did talk about trauma bonding earlier. Sorry, what did that say? Rewiring the nervous system. Yeah, that's what I was saying when it was like, have you actually had any time off recently? Have you, you know, sat down with a good book and a glass of wine of an evening, or are you still online, you know, filing reports or whatever it is that you do? Sometimes you need to actually just take a breather. Illuminating the truth. Well, there's that hanged man energy. I am willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. Yeah, you might have to crack a few eggs to make an omelette. You might have to piss a few people off to maintain a sense of sanity, but that's what's got to happen. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.